ColonelCripple here. I literally did nothing today. I've been sitting around all day watching The Matrix Path of Neo. Honestly, when I turn my phone like that, whoa, dropping it in the process, I can't tell what you're seeing until the video is processed. Because I'm using the front-facing camera on my iPhone, so I can't see the screen when I go like this. Which is why half the time it's all derpy and I never get it just cracks me like, hey, you're looking at some random shenanigans, you know? Never mind. I'm watching The Matrix Path of Neo playthrough all day. All day. Quite an underrated game. Quite an underrated game. It's if you like just games with chaos and action-packed overkill, like, I don't know, what's a good example of that? Like God of War, where you're just slaying, and you're outnumbered, and you're just slaying like 40 guys from Sunday night, if you will. You know, it's a good game for you. It's a good game for you. It has some glitches, terrible ragdoll physics, but then again, it is from the PS2 era, so gotta give it that. But it's very glitchy at times, and the character models are hideous. They're absolutely hideous. It's so like, oh, at times you wonder, you're like, what is the close-ups in the cutscenes are just insane. And Neo has like rhombus diamond-shaped ears in that game. It's so hideous. But it's not to say it's unplayable. It's a very good game. There's a lot of set pieces from the movie, like the Agent Smith fight in the subway from the first one, or the one where he fights hundreds of agents at once. Yeah, Neo fights them, so a lot of set pieces from the movies. But if you like that sort of thing, you know, movie-based things, it's a good game for you. But I will say, once it gets up to the third movie, it goes downhill. It's just filler, filler, filler. You start seeing levels that aren't even in the movie, nothing to do with the movie at all, and it just gets boring. The level design is boring. But anyway, and yes, before you ask, I have played it. I have played it. A long time ago, I had it for PC. I got up to the Fire Ant level. That's what made me stop playing. For those of you who have played it, you'll know what I'm talking about. Yeah, underrated game. It's a shame, though, because the PS2 version, the new PS3s don't play PS2 games, and Path of Neo isn't on the PS2 Classic, so can't play it there. And it's not compatible, the original Xbox version is not compatible for 360. So neither is Enter the Matrix, it's prequel. So it's a shame, because although I have the PC version, it sucks balls. I never thought I'd see the day where I would actually say the console versions look better. You heard me right. You heard me right. The textures are just so muddy. The game runs at 30 no matter what computer you have. I don't know how to explain it. It's not muddy textures. It's like the pixels on screen are always in a depth of field effect. So like, you know, depth of field effects like focus and unfocusing in cameras is a good example of that. It's like that. It's so like, except it's always on that universally, so the game just looks blurry, and you're like squinting all the time. It's like, oh god. So anyway, sorry, I'm a bit matrixed up. I'm getting into the Matrix, so I apologize if this whole video has been nothing but a random tangent about the Matrix. Good movies too, by the way. Stop it! Nobody cares anymore. Okay, I'm gonna end the video because there's nothing else to talk about. So we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.